Now I'm gonna go into my clock. Oh, wrong one. Shit. Hold on. $8:30 p.m. There it is, 8:30 p.m. every day. So, get the torture device out of the attic, or sticking it up or plugging it in from the basement. It's only in one of the two places. Because see, I already have heart pain right now as I'm yelling. As I've been making these videos, I've had a heart problem. That's attempted murder. So I hope you heard me clearly. To those in the basement, or whoever is in the attic that keeps using the fucking equipment. Knocked me out from 5:30, 6 o'clock until 9:30. When I was supposed to be taking medicine, going to get stuff, using torture equipment, remote neural monitoring, and then somebody being in my apartment to actually turn my alarm off. Because if I'm out cold until 9:30, who the hell turned my alarm off? Please, enlighten me. Enlighten me on that. Who came through this door, or that door? Who came through and turned my alarm off? That's the $1 million question. I shouldn't have heart problems. I shouldn't have a heart, pain. I just took aspirin and shit. But I mean, if the homeowner and the occupants of the house are going to let others or themselves use these devices, just like at my last address, then that's felony torturing. I mean, I'm willing to take a polygraph test. See, my kids might not understand the shit because they're young. They don't get it. They think everybody has a good heart and would never do these sorts of things. I know how the fucking cold world works. So whoever's in the attic, or whoever's in the basement, controlling these devices is guilty. Whoever let them in, whoever keeps turning them on is guilty. Whoever uses a wireless camera system that can be picked up on wireless TVs, or whoever has a walkie-talkie or cell phone that has a push-tone dial, that's the exact same dial tone that I would hear at my last address, all the way down to the voice occasionally. almost like funk followed me. I mean, I've already called lawyers, civil rights, I don't know how many numbers I've called. Like, seriously, like, today alone I've called a couple of these numbers. I even called this one by accident. This shit cannot follow you from one address to another without cooperation and coordination, period. And then they get free gifts for torturing. That's what the FBI or Department of Justice, that's what they, that's their bread and butter. So if something happens to me, the homeowner is liable. But not only that, the homeowner and the occupants downstairs, they knew about it. The occupants and the homeowner at my last address knew about it. So it's conspiracy to commit murder. It's conspiracy to torture. Divulging of my private communications on my cell phone and shit. I mean, I've only left 2 long paragraphs on private detective agency, it was probably about that long each time in a box. And I mean, the sentences were, yay big, so I mean, it was a lengthy thing. And then all the agencies I've talked to and shit, all the other people I've talked to and told me to call this department, call this department. When I said I'm done dealing with it, I'm done dealing with it. See, everybody thought that I was dumb and shit. So, I erased my other card, took it out. There ain't nothing on this one. This one's empty, it's blank. And over the last 2 days, 3 days, well, it took 3 days, I should say, 2 or 3 days, to record everything that was on there onto that SD card and pass it off. And because I was only passing off something that was like a half an inch by a half an inch or half an inch by a quarter of an inch, that's easy to pass off. Pass it off in a handshake. See, it should say some shit like this. Upcoming alarm. Not no dumbass shit. I want to know who was in here and turned my alarm off. I want to know who keeps turning on the frequency device and working the neural monitoring device. Because, see, they made me burn all of my new clothes by dropping this shit on them. So technically, because torturing is illegal, taking over of one's mind is illegal, dropping it on my clothes is their fault, and they owe me money. I'm willing to take a polygraph test for it, to prove that I'm not crazy, to prove it ain't fucking schizophrenia, and to prove I know what the hell I'm talking about. So if something happens to me, it's a conspiracy against one, two or more people. The people at one address, people at another address. Somebody's got to know what happened. Because frankly, I'm tired of being knocked out. I don't give permission. I don't give consent. I don't give consent to be tortured. I don't give consent to be hit with frequencies to my damn heart. And somebody's got it on right now. So I'm going to say somebody's either in the attic or in the basement. It's one or the other. Can't be both. Right now, as I talk. 100%. It's either a live person up here aiming down on me, or somebody below me aiming something towards me, or plugging it in and it's already like sitting in the wall or some stupid shit. I mean, why else would the whole neighborhood turn their lights off after I make a video? How would they even know what I said unless my shit was hacked?